It seems as if an entire universe of emotions is hidden within her soul. As soon as you get distracted, your fluffy friend is already fixated on you, watching every movement. Some might find this adorable, while others begin to feel a bit anxious. Does the animal want to say something, or is it warning of danger? Let's try to understand this better by lifting the veil on the mysteries of canine psychology. A gaze of devotion or a test of nerves? Some owners are convinced that such eye contact is a sign of endless love. Others suggest that the pet is testing the boundaries, as if reminding, "Hey, human, you're the boss here, right?" In reality, a dog's gaze operates on a more subtle level. Often, it's a way of communicating without words, something like, "I'm here, please pay attention to me too." Dogs read our gestures and mood from our faces, and their intense interest expresses curiosity or submission. Emotional echo. There's an opinion that dogs catch the waves of our mood with invisible antennas. Have you noticed how your dog suddenly leans in during moments when you feel a bit upset? It seems as if they are scanning your emotions. Their gaze acts like a beacon, saying, "I understand what's in your heart." Sometimes, it feels like our perceptive pets know a little more about us than we would like. But it's important not to reduce everything to mere attachment. Yes, dogs can empathize, but direct eye contact can also be a request for them. Smart dogs often look for hints in your expressions and gestures. At the same time, they want to communicate something of their own, even without words. When a dog seeks a response. Did you know? Eye contact often means that your pet is trying to talk to you in its own ways. Perhaps it is asking for a piece of food from your table or inviting you to play. If your dog is sitting next to you, staring intently, and then gives a soft sigh, it's likely waiting for a signal from you. Is it okay to jump on the couch? Is there a chance for a walk or a treat? There are also more amusing cases. Some owners notice that as soon as they start getting busy, their furry friend immediately locks eyes, as if hinting at a shared adventure. The dog seems to hypnotize you. "Come on, let's go somewhere." This isn't always just a plea for attention, it's also a sign that the pet is eager for new experiences. A question of trust, myth or reality? Sometimes people worry, if a dog is staring too intently, could it provoke aggression? In the wild, direct eye contact can indicate a challenge. However, in a home environment, it's much softer. Most dogs living alongside humans view eye contact not as an act of dominance, but as part of a friendly bond. Of course, not all breeds are the same, some are more reserved and won't stare for long periods, while others love to talk this way. However, veterinarians believe that if discomfort arises, especially in rare breeds or animals with complex histories, it's better to consult a canine behaviorist. A good specialist can guide you on how to establish communication. Sometimes, a dog's gaze is filled with anxiety, or it may be trying to predict your sudden movements. In such situations, gentle behavior correction is important. Dogs as therapists, how they help us. An interesting hypothesis exists: when a dog intently studies its owner, it inadvertently reduces stress levels for both the owner and itself. Eye contact triggers mechanisms in the body that produce oxytocin, the trust hormone. This is how warm connections are formed. Some people even believe that their dog can read their thoughts and provide support during tough times. Sometimes, a brief exchange of glances is enough to fill your heart with calmness. Soft fur, a playful face, and eyes full of understanding all create a sense that you are not alone. Someone, yes, our four-legged friend, genuinely cares about you and tries to bring at least a little spark of joy. How to respond to a dog's gaze? Stay calm and, if desired, interact with your pet. Look back, smile, of course, in a human way, and speak to it with kind words. If you notice that your dog is anxious and its intense gaze is due to fear, show care. You can offer a treat, gently stroke it, or distract it with a toy. You shouldn't ignore your dog when it seeks attention. For them, this is an important channel of communication. Dogs can't send you a message on social media, so they use their eyes to convey their messages. However, it's also important not to encourage excessive nagging if you're busy. After all, friendship grows stronger when there is mutual dialogue, rather than just hypnosis from one side. When is it time to see a veterinarian? In rare cases, that piercing gaze isn't mere curiosity but a sign of distress. Discomfort? Pain? If this is accompanied by sudden changes in behavior, loss of appetite, or lethargy, don't delay a visit to the veterinarian. Prolonged apathy, a dim gaze, that wet look as if the dog is about to cry. Sometimes even the slightest changes in expression can be important signals. Is it worth the risk to ignore them? Key takeaways. A dog's intense gaze is not just a quirky habit. It hides a whole spectrum of emotional and behavioral reasons. Your dog may be trying to attract your attention, asking for shared activities, or seeking comfort in your eyes. In any case, a dog's gaze is a unique form of dialogue. By paying attention to the context and mood of your pet, you can easily understand the essence of this conversation.